This week on the advice column, we're going to be talking about how to copy a Google site. And so this came in and it said, I want my students to have a forced copy of a Google site. Now, there are some tricks, but it's not like you can put it in Google Classroom right now and force a copy. But hey, Google might allow that in the future. So idea number one is what I really love. And right here, one of my friends, he created a site duplicator. So there's directions and there's a video demo, but you need this Google Sheet right here. Once you have this Google Sheet, you're going to make a copy of it. After you make a copy, what this can do is it's going to create Google Sites in a folder for all of your students. And what I love about this is you're able to go in and you can click at any time and you are like an owner with the student. And so it does take a little bit of setup, but he also has within his add-on, so you have to scroll to Site Duplicator, and then you can pull your class from Google Classroom. So you don't even have to have your students' email and names in a spreadsheet. It can do that for you. So again, you'll want to select that class. And then once you have your Google site template all set and ready to push out, you are then going to create those Google sites. And again, you have to put that URL up here for the site and then the folder because you don't want it just to go in your drive. And again, all of his information is on this website on how to set this up because you do want to be careful what links you're clicking. But again, you are like a co-creator with the student on the site. So that's what I love about that one. Another idea is you might want to send a Google site to a teacher. So like here I've got a teacher Google Classroom and I might want to send this to the teacher. And so I can write preview in this. So right here is like the template for this, and feel free if you need a Google site or you want to use the site templates, this might be your option. So right here, you will be able to click this and then it is a preview. So you do have to kind of like hack the URL and then I could send this to another teacher or I could send this to my students. And it's just another way for them to make a copy of a Google site. So I hope that was helpful. There is one more way, but I didn't include it because it's kind of confusing. You can put a Google site in a folder, share the folder, and then they can make a copy of the site that way. But I really think this preview template that just came out by Google will save you a lot of time. But if you're using it with students, I highly, highly, highly suggest idea number one. But if you need to send it to another teacher or just one student or something like that, I would go with idea number two. Right here, feel free to email me if you need help or send me a Google chat. And if you have other ideas, make sure to fill out this Google form and you're going to click copy a Google site and let us know what your advice is for this session.